Alrighty, welcome back. This is Aussie Gamer 17 and welcome to the next edition of Achievement College. This is my step-by-step guide to getting an easy 1000 gamer score for the game The Video Kid. I recently picked this game up for about $5 Australian, so you should be able to find it nice and cheap. And like I said, it's an easy 1000 gamer score. It's a fun game as well, filled with a ton of Easter eggs, especially if you're an 80s kid like me. The 1000 gamer score should take around 2 to 3 hours, depending on your skill. Might be a bit quicker if you're a bit better than I am. And there's only 10 achievements for the 1000 gamer score. Okay, now the first 3 achievements I want to talk about are 3 achievements for scoring 1000 points, for scoring 10,000 points, and again for scoring 20,000 points. These 3 achievements are going to come by a natural progression. The one for 1000 you'll probably get in one of your first attempts at the game. Just to explain a little bit about the game, you are the video kid and your job is to make it from one end of this street to the other, delivering videotapes along the way, and at the other end of the street your girlfriend Jessica is waiting for you. Now, if you were to complete this game from start to finish without failing, it would take around 4 minutes, I think I've timed it at, to get from one end of the street to the other. And if you happen to make it, unlike I did just here in the video, if you happen to make it to the other end, you will get at least 20,000 points and get those 3 achievements all there. So don't even think about those achievements as you're going through the game. You'll notice in this video right here, this playthrough right here, I'm going to score 1,200 points. And I think I made it 29 meters, so not a problem at all to score that 1000 points. And there's the first achievement popping just there. Very easy. And the next achievement you'll get if you haven't already got it, and again, this is one we're not going to worry about, but I'm just covering everything, is for making it 500 meters down the street. That is about 1/3 of the way through the game. So it's only going to take a minute or 2 to get to 500 meters, and it doesn't matter if you die after that. The achievement will pop, as you will see in this run. And what I'm doing here, if you have a look, is I'm just shooting videos non-stop, and you'll see that in all of the playthroughs. Just keep shooting the videos. That's how you're scoring points. And also, when you see the red letterboxes, which we'll cover shortly, there's an achievement attached to getting 30 of those, but I'll cover that a little bit later on. And here you'll see that I also pick up the achievement for scoring 10,000 points. So nowhere near the end of the game, and we've already scored the 10,000. And like I said before, very easy to get the 20,000. Okay, and the playthrough that we're watching now is the first achievement that you should actually work on. And this is my achievement or my run for the 30 videotapes delivered achievement. And all you have to do is make sure you throw a videotape into 30 of the red mailboxes. These ones right here. You'll get that little thing pop up on the screen. You get paid 25 cents for every delivery into the red letterboxes. Now there's a total of at least 33, I believe, 33 red letterboxes. So if you miss 1 or 2 along the way, don't worry about it. You've got a couple of opportunities to make that back up. But obviously if you miss 3 or 4, then you need to, or 4 or 5, you need to think about maybe restarting, unless you're still working towards getting to the end. There's a section towards the end of the run where a car will pull up alongside you and start throwing some sort of like explosives at you. Once you get to that car section or that section, there has been 30 red letterboxes up until there. If you haven't got the achievement to pop by then, just know that you've still got about 3 more opportunities to grab this achievement. And just have a look at all these while I've got you here, all of the cool little Easter eggs. Here's the Pac-Man section. I don't know if you saw Terminator earlier. There's some Transformers. Yeah, guys, post a comment. There's the who are they? Scooby-Doo, He-Man. There's the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Plenty. I could keep going. I think we just saw the turtles in the sewer here. The sewers are really the only section that you don't need to constantly non-stop throw videotapes. But this section here, you need to make sure you throw videotapes at this switch so that it then stops the train. Otherwise, you will crash into the train. There's the Terminator there, I think. Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator. That's Rambo, I believe. All sorts of little Easter eggs. Post a comment, guys, if you see one that you're really into. I think that was the Ghostbusters car. Not sure who that robot's meant to be. I think that's from something. And Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Tell me what the motorbikes there are referencing. I'm not too sure. There's the Karate Kid and Mr. Miyagi. Yeah, anyway, I could go on, and I'm sure there's plenty that I'll miss. Now, nearly reaching the section that I mentioned before with the car. Here's the second Pac-Man section. Just full of nostalgia, full of it, this game. I had a lot of fun. That you do need to worry about that train, so make sure you jump the right spot there. That arrow telling you where to line up on the train can move, so don't just go on memory. That's Beetlejuice there as well. I think I might have seen Michael Jackson. There's Chucky. And I did find that sticking on the footpath for the majority was the best method. You can still shoot while you're in the air, like if you're jumping, you can still shoot and get the videotapes into the red letterboxes. And there we go, there's the achievement popping. I hit all 30 prior to this section where they throw the explosives at you. Alright, now I am going to show you a couple of runs where I do make it all the way to the end, but I just wanted to show you this bit. When you get the percentage at the end of each failed run, it tells you how far you made it. You know, it might be 80%, 90%. It's a little bit misleading because you can actually get over 100% without making it to the end. Now, I'm almost there. I can nearly see the end, and unfortunately, this was before I'd ever made it to the end. There we go. The DeLorean takes me out, and I'm 101%, but I did not make it to the end. By the time you get this far through the game, you should only have a few achievements remaining, and that brings me to the two main achievements that we're working on in addition to the 30 red letterboxes, or delivering 30 videotapes, and that is you need to make it to the end at least once for one achievement. So make it to Jessica at least one time for the first of those achievements, and then you need to make it to the end a total of 3 times for what will end up being one of your last achievements in the game. Now, I should also mention the 30 videotapes achievement. You need to hit all 30 videotapes in one run. It's not cumulative. It's not a total throughout all your playthroughs. You need to hit 30 videotapes into the red mailboxes in one run. And I'm just going to let the rest of this run play ahead or play through. Because this is the first run where I managed to make it all the way to the end. If there's any little bits and pieces that I can talk to you about in regards to strategy, I'll let you know. Again, like I said earlier, just sticking to the left I found to be the best method, and moving over to the right when required. There's Homer Simpson as well. Like I said, plenty of Easter eggs. I found using the D-pad actually was more accurate in terms of only moving one space to the left or right, and it made me feel more retro as well, like we would have played a game back in the day with this style of graphics and pixels. I had a great time getting through the end of this game. I did it all in one sitting. I have heard reports that when people return to the game, all their progress has been removed, and that's important when it comes to the money that we're making, and that's what I'll talk about now. As we play each playthrough, we are picking up coins, and there's also cash that you'll see picking up along the way. I think there's some here in this particular sewer. There's some cash right there, and you can see my cash building up on the top left hand of the screen, and that is accumulative from all my playthroughs. And what we actually need is 2 achievements that I would save right to the end of the game. Once you've scored all the other achievements, you probably should have enough money, unless you're a lot better at the game than what I am. You won't need as many playthroughs to get to the end 3 times, and therefore you would have to just play through a few more times to make sure you earn enough money. We need to get 2 achievements. One achievement is for getting upgrading your 3 skills, or purchasing your 3 skills. And then the other, and that's, you need $275 for that achievement. And then the other achievement is for purchasing all of the different outfits that you can get in the game. And to do that, I believe you need $2,212. So that's a total of $2,487 that you require to achieve those last two achievements. And I'll show you at the end of the video. If we just wait until we've finished all of our playthroughs, wait till we've got enough money, and then you just purchase it all in one go. And like I said, it's going to be an easy and fun 1000 Gamerscore. Definitely doable in 2 hours or under 2 hours. May just take a bit longer if you struggle getting to the end. Obviously this bit here, I definitely struggled with this. I found the best way is to time your jumps and make sure you don't get blown up. Now here you can move, once the car slows down, you move over to the front of the car and you wait for the prompt to press B. Tap B a couple of times and jump over the car, and then quickly move over to our left. And we're very, very close to the end now. Just jump a couple more obstacles. This is not always the same. That's something I should have reminded you earlier. It's very random. A lot of the things are random as they happen. Some of the same things might happen, but they might happen in different places. And here we go. Here's Jessica. We've made it to the end. There's our achievement for making it to the end for our first time, to reach Jessica. Now I'll move on to another playthrough where we oh, and there's the achievement for 20,000 points. Like I said, the first time we make it to the end, you get the bonuses for any mailboxes that you hit. I happened to hit 28 mailboxes in that particular run, and we scored over 50,000 points. So you definitely do not need to worry about the score if you're going to go for all the other achievements. And I'll cut the video there, and I'll just show you the end of my third completed run so that we can pick up that achievement for making it to the end 3 times. By now I wasn't even worried about money or worried about the videos in the red letterboxes, just making it to the end. And I've just ticked over, that was my third time making it to the end, and I've just ticked over enough money to buy everything. And here's the achievement popping for making it to the end for a third time. One of the biggest achievements and probably one of the hardest achievements in the game. And now we move to the store and we purchase the 3 tricks, I guess they're called. Additional tricks, it says there. Purchase all 3 of these and that will unlock that achievement. Very, very simple. And then we'll move up to the next section after this achievement pops. There we go, another achievement. We're nearly there, nearly got our 1000 Gamerscore. So move up to the next section in the shop, and we just need to purchase each of these outfits along the top here. Or they're almost like different characters, but the game calls them outfits or character outfits. So just move along and purchase all of those. And once you've done that, that'll be the sound of the bell, guys. Class is dismissed. We've got 1000 Gamerscore, nice and easy, and a bit of fun as well. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching and joining me for this edition of Achievement College. If you found it helpful, please give us a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more Achievement College to come. And until then, I will catch you all next time.